Okay, hello everyone, I'm Miraç. Today I'm going to talk about you about history and wars. First of all, I want to say that I don't know much about this subject, so discussing this subject, I will first talk about the general information of history and then war that I know. The only reason I choose this topic because of the war that I know. And without further ado, let's get to the point. The first thing I want to say is um, throughout the human history, uh, all nations have always fought among themselves for various reasons, and these reasons are actually due to superiority or maybe desire to dominate the world, and maybe they just want more power. Of course, it could be different reasons for this. For example, they plunder because of their hunger, or they might just more fertile lands, and maybe they just want to kill their nemesis or enemies in etc. And such things have happened before in human history, and one of them in the war, I will tell you. The war names is not known exactly, but it went down history as a zombie war, um, and you will see one of the reasons why it is a called zombie war. The war um, took place in the border of the city of Russia. It's called Ozaviek, and this war is not much different from other wars, except one subject. Um, the war begins when Nazi Germany attacks to Russia for because of they want more fertile lands, and they develop a new gun, a new weapon, because Nazi Germany were not used to cold, and they apply to new tactics. Nazi Germans used gas gun in the war history in the first time, which is actually something you are not very far from, but people who have never encountered like this before in their life were unarmed this green gas. And but of course, the main reason to telling this war to you is not the defeat of the 100 Russian guys, soldiers, by the Nazi armies of the 10,000 people. The most important thing is that war. Um, Russian soldiers, Russian soldiers didn't die from the gas, and they got up and they fought back and they marched again, and um, they stood up like a zombie and fought back against the Nazi soldiers, and that's what made them win the war. The Nazi soldiers both thought that the gas gun was successful, uh, and they saw when the Nazi pardon, sorry, Russian soldiers standing up, they got scared and fled. Um, this work was recorded with the heroism of those Russian soldiers. The war also called Attack of the Dead Men. This description stems from the musical group called Sabaton, and uh, they describe this war in their songs with these words: Ozawek, then and again, attack of the that 100 men, facing like the once again, 100 men charge again and die again. This is the one of the things that made this war well known in today. Um, to summarize, there have been many wars and treaties in the throughout the history, human history, and created the border we live in today. Um, but I think the war is the bad thing for me, no matter what, because the state make the decisions and the people die who die are innocent people, and in my opinion, no war can have a necessary justification. So I hope the peace will be achieved in the world today without conflict and negative things. Thank you for listening to me.